My name is Andrew. I play with Comeback Kid. We're a Canadian hardcore band.
You just got off a South American tour. How was it?
South America is the best. The only bad thing about it is you have to consolidate it into a small amount of time. For example, we're trying to do like 10 shows in 2 weekends or like 2 weeks. And just because some people have families and stuff, I would like to have maybe some days off in there. There's a lot of 5 a.m. airports, but shows wise, it's the most like appreciative crowd, most crazy crowds. Everyone's so nice. The food is unreal. Shows go off. It's really special, and that's why we were only able to do it like once every few years. I think the last time we were there was 6 years ago before we went back last month. So it's very interesting, even like seeing how cities are changing and scenes are changing and stuff.
How many cities are you guys hitting on this tour?
I think about like 20 cities. It's quite a detailed Canadian tour, 3 weeks long. There's a show almost every night. 17 or 20 shows. I don't know. Yeah, like east to west, Halifax to Vancouver, well, Victoria, but ends in Vancouver.
You guys ever been to St. George?
We have once, and we were talking about it today because we're not usually this far east in Halifax. And last time we were here, we went to St. John's, and it's pretty wild out there, dude.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain it to some people in Toronto. It's like kind of European, or it's kind of like British, UK-ish, but like I don't know. Yeah, it's funny.
It's where I'm from originally.
I know. I can tell when someone's from there. They always love to let you know, and there's personalities.
What's your goals with Spy with this tour?
I just like the band and want to have them on tour. Comeback Kid is always a band that's like bringing out newer bands or different kinds of bands on tour as support. And sometimes the bands they're younger, they surpass us, and they go on. But it's like for Canada, we've always like kind of prided ourselves in like bringing bands across Canada to like cities that like sometimes maybe don't usually get some of these bands, and bringing them and being able to like facilitate a tour for them and stuff like that. So even like this one, Spy wasn't announced for Halifax, and then like everyone, like when we announced the tour, they're like, everyone come here. So like they like made the trip, like, okay, we're driving from California to Halifax. So I'm grateful to all the American bands that like take the risk of going on a cross Canada thing with us, because it's not for everybody, there's a lot of long drives.
Yeah, a lot of wood. A lot of Ontario.
But you can smoke weed the whole time, so you're good.
That's true. What's the best thing about touring your home country?
Smoking weed. I came with my, like, this is my malevolence bag, but I have like my grinder and my weed and all that shit in there. I'm flying with it. Like, it's hilarious. But no, for us, many shows in Canada are like a hometown show for us. We're from I'm from Winnipeg, but I've lived in Toronto half my life. 3 guys live in Vancouver, but some of them were from Alberta. So a lot of the tour is hometown vibes and family coming out and like old friends coming out and shit. After this tour ends, we got a lot of Europe over the summer. We're doing like a cruise from like Germany to Amsterdam. So like random like hardcore cruise. We're gonna do a few final No Effect shows. We're gonna do a lot of festivals, Resurrection Fest in Spain, Grass Pop in Belgium. Yeah, like a lot of like the like really awesome like metal festivals that we get to do every few years. We're gonna do. Gonna do some shows with Bane. Gonna go to Japan. Gonna play Furnace Fest. Gonna play For the Children in LA. That's the year. But next year, I think, we're probably going to write some music next year. Probably celebrate the anniversary of Wake the Dead, because it'll be like a 20-year anniversary thing. So
What city has the craziest crowd for you guys anywhere in the world?
there's no one craziest, but I always say Southeast Asia, and South America are the like wild style. Um, Philippines, we just played for the first time. That was dope. Um, Indonesia is always crazy. We just did a festival there, but I want to get back for a club show. Um, I want to play California again now because I feel like it's been a while since we played there, and it seems like it usually the last few times I was in Southern California, like crazy. Like I feel like that might be the best scene in the world.
What's been your favorite tour to date?
I don't do really favorites. I can remember tours that I've had great times on, but it all kind of blurs a little bit.